Joining me now to talk about this, CNN legal analyst and former federal prosecutor, Shan Wu. Shan, welcome back. Let's start here. Is it as simple as we tear it up, you return the money, we're good?
Definitely not, Victor. Although it's possible Cohen could use that money to pay his mounting legal bills, I don't really think that's the actual legal strategy to work here. This is part of a pattern that he's doing, trying to drop some of these suits which could expose more information he doesn't want exposed. Obviously, having to go forward with this suit in a civil situation, you're going to have what's called discovery, you'll have depositions, and with regard to the president, there is some legal precedent from dating back from the Clinton days that the deposition civil suits might not be stayed. So all of that's sort of a can of worms that he will want to avoid. In addition to that, of course, Cohen personally has the issues going on with the Justice Department's investigation and his criminal liability. All of these types of issues, were he to have to participate in it, exposes him to further jeopardy. He might have to take the Fifth Amendment. So it's really has become impractical for him to proceed on this or, for example, those libel suits that he had against BuzzFeed as well. So it's just becoming sort of a overwhelming dead end for him.
You will remember, as our viewers will, an attorney, a friend of Mr. Cohen coming on and saying that every time Michael Avenatti or Stormy Daniels talked about the president or talked about the details to which this deal was germane, it was $1 million fine. They would have to pay $1 million and it was racking up. Whatever happened to that? Was that ever plausible?
That does not seem very plausible. While you can argue that each instance of the alleged breach is another amount of damages, you'd have to quantify the damages, and that's one of the big issues in civil lawsuits, which are all about money as opposed to criminal, which is about going to jail. You have to have damages expert establish exactly what kind of damage arises from those individual breaches. And particularly if you're talking about a situation where someone like President Trump is trying to allege that damage arises from a breach of a questionable NDA to begin with, he's already a public figure. There's so much back and forth about him that I think it would be very, very hard to establish what kind of damages he has.
All right, we'll see where this goes next. Shan Wu, thank you.
Thank you, Victor.